great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Beard before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So West Virginia's offense will come out first. Cam Cook, he's an incoming transfer from Jacksonville State. One of the top running backs in the game, and we expect them to feed him a lot.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
They go play action with Hawkins. Makes a catch. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia. Palmer, it's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noel Devine, way back in the day when Pat White was playing a quarterback and his ability to run it too. Everything is predicated on their ability to run it, and you need home run hitters. They've got that, and the Big 12 better watch out. I expect this offense to be explosive.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
The Chanticleers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. His coaching staff blown away by how quickly he grasped the offense and won the starting job for the opener. Quarterback changing the play. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5. and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Left side is Courtney. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was the completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on third down was big.
Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the shot to clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Michael Hawkins. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Quick catch. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Hawkins from the gun on third down. Out wide left, it's Cook. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the tackle. Second and long here.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Hawkins. Rushes on. Makes the grab. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Turns it upfield. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead is 6 in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because
sprinting away. Guys, he's already got 44 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. On the option. Keeps it on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big fourth down stop.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something.
Just keeps moving. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Good job just to get rid of that one.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Under pressure. On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on third down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Trying to take it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time, so let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught over the middle. It's English. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. To throw, it's Bailey. Buying time to his right. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The shot that clears have their offense in high gear. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play in the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Keeps it. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going to the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. And the shot to clear is racing to the line in the hurry up. Motion from the wideout. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Looking for the edge. Keeps it himself. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The shot that clears, have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Got it in the middle, it's English. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
That's caught. It's English. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the shot that clears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Left side, it's English. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Second down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Finds his big tight end. He gets it in. Touchdown, shot to clear. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Deep in the end zone, it's Robinson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short. Be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got a little space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Long way to go on second down. Throwing, Hawkins. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Looks it in. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Uh-oh, look out. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. The Chanticleers will hustle to the line. Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Pulls it in, it's Washington. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And then he'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the Texas State Bobcats taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Bobcats looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Let's now take a look at top 25 action. Now back to your game in Morgantown. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead.
The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Hey guys, Coastal Carolina's head coach told me at the half they really expect to stick to the running game here in the second half. This is a close game, and he's a little concerned with his quarterback's shaky performance in the first half. Turning the ball over put them in a tough position, but they are dominant on the ground. Expect them to continue to really force that issue at the line of scrimmage here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the shot to clear send out the punt unit. A low line drive, and he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And we don't always talk about the third part of the football game, but offense, defense, special teams, this is a huge shot in the arm. Their offense has struggled all game long. You force the fumble, give them good field position. Maybe this is the spark they needed.
This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them...
Caught, and he's got room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The shot that clears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To the air, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. Caught. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a...
Back's going for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Michael Hawkins. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Makes the grab. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get two to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He'll keep it on second down, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Look out! Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Needs it here on fourth down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on fourth and short.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize fourth down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the first down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by fourth down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Got his man out of the backfield. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Setting up the screen. Looking for room at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pushes ahead. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. On the ground, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Hawkins. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The give on fourth. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Hands it off. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Breaks it Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Snagged in the middle. It's Crockett. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Gets away from one, finds room. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Might as well run him again. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Crosses to 40. Hits the accelerator to the right. Past the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in a trap.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the player. As you come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.